Hello, hello. Hey, Alexia. How are you doing?
Hello, happy Tuesday. I'm fine. What about you?
I am doing wonderfully. I cannot complain. Happy Tuesday.
One day before of your birthday. You're turning 30, 3.0. The big 3.0.
Yes. So I would say it's the day before your 30th birthday.
Yeah.
I could tell you were trying to avoid the TH in
Yes.
30th. Let's try one more time. 30th.
30th?
Almost. That was really good. Yeah. I am turning 30. Not excited about it.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Somehow you are. I am. I'm very excited about it.
You're excited to turn 30?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It's a new thing in my life. I got to say, I'm 30.
I talked to my brother yesterday who is 33, I believe, and he said, yeah, 30's great. When you're 29, that's like the end of something, it's not good. It's not cool anymore. 30, it's a good chance to start over.
And maybe people will like, oh, you're 30. Now you are a respectable man. Something like that.
I seriously doubt that anyone will respect me when I'm 30. That is nothing in my life proves that to be true so far. But we'll talk about that later. So Today, Alexia, what do you want to talk about?
We are talking about Fleabag.
Fleabag.
Yes, a new Amazon Prime show?
Yeah, that was...
Was it Amazon?
It was on Amazon. I don't know if it originally aired on Amazon, but we watched it on Amazon. So just a couple of things, Alexia. First, this is a series, a short series. I believe it has 2 seasons. Each season is in 6 parts. It's a British series, and we saw it on Amazon.
Yeah.
Can you say that with me? Amazon.
Amazon.
Okay, you're almost saying Amazon, like Amazonas. Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the last sound is ah.
Amazon.
There we go.
Okay.
Nice.
Amazon forest. Amazon forest. Amazon forest. It's hard because you have Amazon and forest.
Oh, you were saying forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would say the Amazon rainforest.
Okay.
Technically, it is a rainforest. Yeah, that's just the way we say it. Anyway, Fleabag, why do you want to talk about that specifically?
Because it's a great show, an amazing show. And since the Emmys, I was really, really looking forward to watch it because she won the lead actress in comedy and everyone was talking so good about it. And my friends were sending messages on WhatsApp saying, you gotta watch Fleabag, it's really cool. And we watched it, and it was perfect.
It was fantastic. Do you know her name? The lady or the woman that won lead actress?
Yes, Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Yeah.
So British.
So Phoebe Waller, WALLER, tracinho, Bridge.
Yeah, we would say a hyphen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so do you want to, this might be a little bit difficult, but do you want to describe what the show is about? If you had to sell this show, try to convince people to watch Fleabag without giving too many spoilers.
I did that last night. Your friend Mackenzie was looking for indications,
recommendations,
show recommendations, show recs.
Show recs. That is a good thing to think about, Alexia. Almost always when you want to say indications in English, what you really want to say is recommendations.
Recommendations.
We really don't say indications unless we're talking about like economics or something.
Or Oscar indications?
Indication is like you were talking about something that will come in the future, kind of. Like there's an economics podcast that I really like called The Indicator, and that is talking about different statistics in economics that are indicating where the economy will go in the future.
Okay.
Recommendations are...
Indicadores em português.
Exactly.
Recomendações em português.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, Fleabag. First of all, if you like British humor, that's the one that you have to go for it because it's really dry. Everything about it's so dry. And what?
When you say dry, what do you mean?
Seco. Humor seco.
I understood that, but I was thinking about this before we started the show today. Really, what is the difference between British humor and American humor? Like everyone says, "Ooh, I love British comedy. It's so dry." But
They are darker.
I think that's a big part of it.
Yes,
I think
they
that's
are
why
darker.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's dark, a lot of irony. It's very ironic, very sarcastic. Fleabag's pretty vulgar. There's a lot of sex and stuff.
Extremely vulgar.
Any kids listening probably shouldn't. Probably should skip this one.
But it's not a vulgar that I felt like, oh my God, I don't want to watch this anymore, you know? It was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't explicit or anything like that, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of
you see more
dirty language.
explicit
There's
things.
a lot of sexual references, but it's not like in your face.
No, but you watch more explicit things during Brazilian soap operas than this, so that's okay.
That's not saying too much.
I have a question for you.
Hit me. Shoot.
Do you remember the name of the main character?
In the show Fleabag?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Fleabag.
No. What's her name?
Her actual name?
No. Amor. Her name. Her name. So her sister was Claire.
Mm-hmm.
And what's her name?
Her real name, not what people call her. Because I believe people called her Fleabag, but I don't know if they actually referred to her real name.
No. She doesn't have a name.
Yeah, it's just Fleabag.
No one ever said Fleabag or, I don't know, Sally. I have no idea. Or Anna. It doesn't have a name. And I didn't know that. I was just reading about it, like before. And
I don't know if people actually said her name or not. I just remember when we started watching the show, I read about it, and the main character in the reviews I was reading, her name was Fleabag.
So, I'm gonna read this. It's really short.
Go for it.
Does Fleabag have a name in Fleabag? In the series, Phoebe's character is only referred to as she, her, or you, and never by a real name. Something Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who created and plays a character,
Phoebe Waller-Bridge
explained to Decider, which is this website that I'm reading, the short thing from, explained that it was explained that it was on purpose in order to hammer home.
That's a great.
In order to hammer home what a Fleabag she is. So, can you explain this to me?
Yeah, sure. So, hammer home means to really get to the point. It's to reinforce, to re-emphasize, just to drive the point home, to hammer it home. That's what I do with our students a lot, is like, I can't say this too many times, but you really need to close your mouth with the final M in the word from. I'm hammering that point home.
It's what you do to me every single day.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And Fleabag, I imagine that is somewhat of a British expression. I think in American English we might say dirtbag, and it just means like the person that gets kicked around. Like she's not respected.
Like the patinho feio of the situation of life.
The ugly duckling. Perhaps. Yeah, we could probably find a better translation, but not off the top of my head.
Yeah. So, speaking of English, what did you think about the English language during the show? I didn't have any problems. I mean, of course, it was 85%, 90% that I could understand, but it was okay for me.
Yeah. Is that more or less, for example, let's say you're watching an American TV show. Do you think you would understand more if it's in British English or more if it's in American English?
The first 2 episodes when I'm watching a British something, movie or whatever, I always get a little bit more lost than if it was an American show. But I only said 85-90% because of these two first episodes. But once I am into the situation, it's just like American English for me.
Yeah. So I imagine with the accent and the pronunciation, it's not super, super difficult for you because you studied in the British school. So you have that like foundational base with the accent. But I imagine you're missing some things with just very subtle humor because it is very dry and there's a lot of irony.
Maybe
So, yeah.
their expressions that I'm not used to it as well. So
Yeah. But I love British English. I adore the accent.
I love it so much.
For me, it just automatically transforms English to something, I speak English natively, if that's
Really?
not obvious already. But it turns it into something somewhat foreign, and yeah, it's just a delight for me to hear.
I love it. I love it. So Olivia Colman, which is the stepmother during the show, she's gonna play Queen Elizabeth in The Crown, which is gonna be on next month on the 17th of November.
That's definitely an upgrade for her because she is not a likable character. But Alexia, we did not say anything about the show in itself, which I think is a good thing because we're not giving spoilers. But I would recommend if you have access to Amazon Prime. Secondly, if you like British humor and sarcasm, irony, these kinds of things, Fleabag is a great way to spend a few hours.
Yes, so Wikipedia describes as an angry, confused, sexually voracious young woman living in London. That's it.
Well, we always know that Wikipedia is 100% accurate, and if something is sexually voracious, it's gotta be good. So I think that's it, Alexia. Tomorrow we will be back in your earbuds with some more movie recs, some more movie indications, as Alexia would say. Any last words?
No? So go watch Fleabag and come back with the feedback to us.
Okay, see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.